Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, citizens of all ages, welcome back to another installment of Star Citizen Offline. Today, I'm going to bring a classic into the fold. I happen to own two of these ships. One is purely ballistic, the other one is purely laser loadout. And I don't know why I'm hiding this. I mean, if you saw the title, then, I mean, you know what you're in for. So, the Anvil Super Hornet! Yeah. Oh, the crowd goes wild! Oh. Okay. Sorry, I said I would stop doing that cheesy stuff. Okay. So, with this Super Hornet, since I have two of them, this is actually my Ballistic Super Hornet. I outfitted it with all ballistic weapons. I've got two size 3 Mantis on the wings. Here we go. Let me just make sure that the ammo is in both the boxes. Goody goody. I then have the 9 series broadswords on the nose Canard. Let me just make sure those have those. See, the only thing about the ballistics is you gotta make sure the ammunition is loaded up into it. So, ballistic ammo box. There we go. Ballistic. Gats and gats. Okay. So, got the Mantis on the wings, the 9 series on the nose, and then 2 Tarantulas in the ball turret. Did I say? I said Tarantula, right? Okay. So, the 2 size 2 Tarantulas on the ball turret. So, what I'm going to do is first I'm going to bring out the Ballistic Super Hornet. And then I'm going to show my laser Super Hornet. And we will kind of compare and contrast the different, ships and maybe what scenarios one would be better for than the other. So today, I've got my AI with me, Alex. Hi, Alex! Starting to feel stupid. I think I'm going to stop greeting her. Let's try this one more time. Hi, Alex.
Greetings.
Hey, there we go. Alright. Take off.
Affirmative. 30 meters, you have the con. Landing modules retracted.
Approved. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, let's go to ICC. Go see our favorite junior cartographer, Tessa Bannister. I can't wait for 3.0 to come out. I'm sick of doing all these missions. I am. I've done them all so much. I just want something new. Hey, yeah! Hi, Tessa. Thanks.
There's a DB blinking like crazy on my screen. Here, I sent you the location.
Close menu.
If you take a look, it's
Certainly.
We get help, and I get to stop hearing the damn thing go beep, beep, beep every freaking second. Oh, and DB stands for distress beacon, by the way. Because I realized I might be the only one.
Drives engaging.
DB.
Engage.
Feel free to start using my
Affirmative.
engage.
So that was a small example of the voice attack. I did not press a single button. I actually had Alex do all of that. Well, I think I brought up the menu, so I didn't press a single button. That's a lie. But after I brought up the mission menu, yeah, I didn't press a single button. Sorry, I was just trying to think back if I closed the menu, but I don't think that I did. I think I had her do it. I can't remember. Goes to show how much attention I'm paying, huh? So, the Super Hornet, the F7C-M, is the closest the closest you can get to owning an F7A, which is the military Hornet. The Super Hornet, much like the F7A, does come with the ball turret, but unlike the F7A, the Super Hornet does have a slightly less amount of armor, if I'm not mistaken. I might be mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. I also believe that the F7A has size 4 wing hardpoints, where the basically all other Hornet variant has size 3s, which are generally gimbaled so you have size 2 weapons more often than not. So what I do, I actually usually prefer to fly ungimbaled, or fixed, not ungimbaled. I generally like to fly fixed, especially depending on the type of ship that I'm in. If I'm in a ship that has less maneuverability, then I might gimbal the weapons and take the hit in size of weapon, just to be able to kind of aim a little better and have a better on-target precision. But if I'm in something that's a little bit more agile, if I'm in something that has a little bit more mobility to it, more often than not I will go fixed, because for me, using mouse and keyboard, it's a little bit easier to keep the target in the middle of my screen versus trying to get my cursor on them.
You chose the wrong part of space to fly through.
And it's a cutlass. Alright, so this is going to be a decent battle, I think, given that I am in the Super Hornet. So let's see. Front shields.
You pretend guns have always got something to prove, don't ya?
Front shields.
Power forward.
Lock.
Locking target.
Oh yeah, there's that rattler. And he might be disabled. Oh yeah. Oh, what's up there, buddy? Looks like you're having a hard time. What do you think? Should we board this bastard? Show him what it's like being boarded? Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Prepare to be boarded. I love this. I love disabling the pirates, especially the cutlass. I always specifically try to aim to disable them. And I am stoked I was able to do it. Sometimes I end up killing them with the amount of firepower, but other times, made it. Good, and I didn't screw up the physics grid, so we are still stable. See, now what's interesting, I don't believe... Oh, no, there is, I lied. There is somebody in the turret.
You had your chance to run, you didn't.
Alright, killed him. Oh, I can enter the turret? Oh, buddy. Oh, I've never done this before. This is new. Will I actually have control of the weapons? Oh, it's spinning. I've actually got control of the weapons. That is insane. Can I shoot? How much ammo does it have? Can we find out? Can we actually lock onto my ship? That would be funny, right? Nope, can't lock onto it. That is too funny. Alright. Let's go clean house on these pirates, shall we? Oh, okay, I thought I got glitched. So now... No, I don't want to enter turret. No! Excuse me. Alright, so next we are probably going to try to glitch through the door. This is too cool. Man, this turret looks weird. This turret looks really weird to me. Try to get in the light. Oh, that don't look good.
As you wish.
Thanks, Alex. Accidentally told her to, I think, get me out. So, I was just glitched there. So I don't want to enter the turret. I want to open the door. So let's see if I can glitch through it. Oh! Almost made it. Oh. Alright, I think if I can use certain emotes, I might be able to get through.
I'll slice you thin enough to fry. I'll slice you thin enough to fry. I'll slice you thin enough to fry. Shit.
Oh, there we go.
Damn it.
And I'm through.
Shit.
Almost through. There we go. Oh, I made it through. Hey, buddy. Oh, no, that's not glitch through. Let's slap him. Actually, having him in the way is bad. So let's kill this one.
Oh, you messed up now, Scav.
I'm sure. Oh, that was the pilot that I murked. Can I slap him? I did not mean to kill the pilot. I actually won't. Oh well. You're next, co-pilot.
Hold still.
You're complacent. You are complacent in the crime. I am the law! Judge Dredd for ya. Hey! Stop moving!
Throwing down against nine tails is never a good idea.
Jesus, he's...
I'm gonna show you why.
It's a talking corpse! Alright, now let's see, can we exit through here? No. Will these doors... Oh, well I know how to get through. That'll make it easier to glitch back and forth. But check that out, huh? I didn't know about the turret. That's really cool, actually. And that is one of the reasons why I like running ballistics. Most of those shots were hitting towards the rear and the engines, which is obviously why they came off. It looks like the pirate model has not been optimized, although then again, why would they optimize it? They probably weren't expecting people to knock it out. And look, there's a toilet! I don't remember seeing this in my cutlass. I thought it was... No, I thought these were like little closets that you can open, or that might be the cutlass blue. But I'm quite certain that toilet thingy was not in my black. My cutlass black. I'm gonna have to go check. Might even check after I grab the other Hornet. Alright, so that was fun. So, now, just like any good specialist, time to wipe the evidence. That's so cool, though. Alright.
Fire missile.
No, no, no. Kind of creepy how it's still talking to me. Let's take a look at the damage, shall we? See if we're... Oh yeah, we're punching holes. Look at that. We are punching holes right through the hull. Oh, and there goes the wing. So let's see. Can I punch holes?
God, I love it when people try to be heroes.
There we go. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
See how tough you are.
Yes, let's see how tough I am, shall we?
Big mistake.
It was a big mistake of you to come out here. Yeah, it was. Now the coup de grace. Ah, why am I missing? Boom! Shakalaka. Now, let's see if we can find the beacon. I think that's it. In fact, no, you know what? So that was the Ballistic. Let's go back to Olisar. Actually, we don't even have to do that. Self-destruct. Self-destruct. There we go. This will be a little bit faster than having to go all the way in there and this and that. So let's watch it in extreme fashion. Boom! Love that. I could have ejected. Oh, there I go! I was just saying I could have ejected, and there it looked like I did. Failed attempt at ejecting. Okay. So, excuse me, just taking a sip of soda. Yeah, so that was the Ballistic Super Hornet. Once again, had the 2 size 3 Mantis Gatlings on the wings, 2 9 series broadsword size 1s on the nose Canard, and 2 size 2 Tarantulas in the ball turret. Excuse me. And I also believe I had a couple Rattlers thrown on there, but obviously we didn't. Oh, actually, no, I lied. There was, because that was the thing that hit the Cutlass, I believe. Because if I recall, I think I saw a couple of explosions as opposed to just one. Could be mistaken. But upon yeah. Anyway, I don't know. Getting off topic. Not really thinking straight. So here is the Ballistic. I'm sorry. The Laser Super Hornet. Now, usually... Oh. Where did my Panthers go? Okay. So let's throw that on there. Make sure all the rest... Alright, Badger. Oh, that's right. Okay, so I usually have the size 3 Panthers on the wings, size 2 Badgers on the ball, and then I put size 1 Sucker Punch on the nose Canards. Now, given the fact... Yeah, they're going over here too. Given the fact that I am running a laser loadout, or an energy loadout, not laser, I guess you could call it energy. So, obviously, with running an energy loadout, most of the shots are going to be absorbed or deflected by the enemy's shield unit. So what I like to do, if I'm running an all-energy loadout, is I try to put at least 1 or 2 Sucker Punch if I'm allowed to. I mean, obviously, if it only has 2 hard points, I'm not going to waste 1. I mean, again, depending on use. Who knows? Maybe I would. Hold on. Take off. Really? Take off. Take off.
Ascending to 30 meters. Retracting modules. Handing you the con.
Full speed.
Increasing speed.
That's better. Alright. So. We need to go to... over there. So with the, like I was saying, so basically with the energy loadout, if the hard points allow, I try to put some Sucker Punch on there, so that way the Sucker Punch is going to do all shield damage, and the Sucker Punch are really good at taking down the shields faster than any other normal energy weapon, as the Sucker Punch are Distortion Canons. So from my understanding, once the mechanic is fleshed out a little bit more, distortion damage is going to do actually affect the way that the target ship will respond. So what that means is you hit a ship with enough distortion damage, you're going to turn the ship off. You're going to literally distort the avionics and electronics inside the ship. So that I'm excited to see come out, because I've got about 6 or 8 Sucker Punch Distortion Cannon weapons, and I am not afraid to pick up more. On one of my Saber Comet loadouts, I actually put Sucker Punch on them to bring the shields down and add that much more power, really, to its time to kill. So now, hopefully, if we're lucky, another Cutlass is going to spawn and then we'll be able to do an almost direct comparison of Ballistics versus energy loadout, especially on the Super Hornet. Super Hornet, I would definitely say, is arguably the gold standard when it comes to fighters. By that, I mean it's got a little bit of everything. It's also a classic. I believe it was one of the first 5 ships in the game. Cutlass. Oh, well, that's interesting. 350R. All right. So, obviously, ooh, with the Super Hornet, it is very visible the amount of firepower that this thing can throw downrange. I mean, having those six lines, I mean, you really only have to shoot in a general vicinity of your target, and it's gone. Wow, that was actually a lot faster than I was anticipating. Although it was a 350R, although at the same time, those 350s are fast, and they have a very small cross section, so they really aren't that easy, you know, to line up. So I'm actually surprised at how fast that happened. There it is. Again, though, this wasn't just all energy loadout per se. This was energy loadout with distortion cannons. Those distortion cannons, if utilized properly, are damn powerful. I mean, again, granted, this is a Super Hornet, which does bring a lot of firepower to the table, you know. But even if you're inexperienced, you know, having the best or one of the best, you know, isn't going to do you well. You know, it's kind of like if you are, you know, a special ops marine and you're given, you know, a 50 cal sniper rifle, you know, something so powerful it can blow through anything. Well, that's all well and good, but you know, if you can't hit anything with it, then it's useless. It doesn't matter how good the weapon or device or tool is. So, you know, again, a lot of this does kind of boil down to skill. And sometimes people ask me, you know, well, what do you think is the best avenue to get better? And then I usually say, well, it depends. What do you mean by get better? Usually if they're talking about FPS combat from hanging around SPK or Security Post Korea too long, I say do Star Marine. Star Marine is great for training in FPS combat. If they're talking about, you know, trying to get better at ship combat, I actually will tell them to do Arena Commander. Yeah, it's all well and good to go online and you know, play in the PU kind of like right here and go up against the ships, but because of the lag and because of the latency and netcoding issues, I don't think it's a proper representation just yet, and I wouldn't want to use the type of skill that you would learn from the PU and bring that into you know, a battle with a lot on the line. What I would suggest is first, especially if you're new, start out in Arena Commander doing Van Duel Swarm. Once you've mastered Van Duel Swarm and you can get through it, then I would say bump up to Pirate Swarm. Because once you get to Pirate Swarm, you're going up against a menagerie of ships. You're not going up against just, you know, Scythes and Glaives, as that's all that they have for Van Duel ships currently. You're going up against Auroras, 350Rs, Sabres, Cutlass. Eventually you're going to go up against what were they? Vanguard, I want to say Wardens, and then Constellations. And that might not seem like much, but when you've got 3 Vanguards chasing you and 2 Andromeda, and all of them are firing missiles at you, it becomes quite the ballet. And it can be kind of fun, especially if you're well equipped and you've got the skill and you know how to you know, get shit done, if you will, be a real smooth operator. You know, and it's also a great avenue to get your skills up. You know, it's a great training platform, as that is what Arena Commander in essence is. It's supposed to be like a type of sim pit, you know, simulation training, which is why you've got that weird blue bubble around you and it says leaving simulation area or approaching boundary or whatever, because it's supposed to be a simulation, a live fire simulation of sorts, virtual live fire simulation. So, I would suggest trying to go into Arena Commander, doing it. You can do single player offline. You can also do online, ranked online. If you do it online, I believe you have a better chance of getting more rec. But be aware, usually once you go through the 18 waves, it's usually only the top player who gets 1,000 rec or like 800 rec, and then it goes down incrementally by place. So it is not the fastest way to earn rec in the least. Fastest way is to do races. If you do races, it's a fucking Aurora. If you do races, then I believe each race you can earn about 1,000, and that's about I want to say 5 to 8 minutes versus can be upwards of 30 to 45 just to do Pirate or Vandal Swarm.
I thought that was it.
So again, not the fastest way to earn rec. By that I mean Arena Commander. Vandal Swarm. I mean, Arena Commander is a great way to get rec. Racing in Arena Commander is the fastest way to get rec. You don't even have to come in first place. I think if you come in, actually, if you just place, period, as long as you finish the race, you get, I think, at least a good couple hundred worth of rec. So, I mean, you don't even have to worry about being good. And then all you're going to do, really, is learn how to function better. So I mean, it's a win-win. You'll be able to earn rec so you can get bigger, better parts, test them out, throw them on your ships, and get better at maneuverability. So back to the Hornet. The Hornet made by Anvil. Sorry, I went off on a tangent. What else is new? And this thing is great. I remember the very, very, very first time I ever played Star Citizen. It was on a free fly weekend. It was in the fall of 2016, so it's now basically 1 year to the date, almost, that I have first started playing Star Citizen. And the free fly was for a Super Hornet. And I remember flying it and absolutely fell in love. I had no idea what I had in my hands. I had no idea what I was playing with. Whoops. But I was loving it. I thought I'll never forget the first time I flew from Port Olisar, turned on the PI mission, and went inside of the derelict space station. It blew my mind. I mean, that was a moment I know I will never be able to replicate, or at least I think. But another Aurora. But with 3.0 fast approaching, I have a feeling I might be able to recreate a similar effect. And it's dead. Excuse me. I am so sorry. I don't mean to blow your eardrums out. I'm just trying to clear my voice. I don't know why I'm so why it's like stuffed up. I think I might be coming down with a cold, and I sincerely apologize about that. So yeah, this has basically been a quick guide. Doing it again. So sorry. So sorry. Apologies about that. So I think I'm going to leave the video here. Basically, this has been the Super Hornet. I hope it has been slightly informative. If you are looking to get into the game, and or if you're into the game already and you're not sure if you want to go with a Super Hornet, if you don't have any other good fighters, definitely something to look into, especially with the anniversary sale coming up in a few weeks in November. Generally, these go for 180 USD, so $180 dollars. I don't believe it'll come with LTI, although with the anniversary sale, I do believe they'll give you the amount of years that the anniversary is in insurance, so it should be about 5 years if I'm not mistaken. Should be about 60 months if they adhere to the same insurance doling out convention. So, yeah, that's another big thing. I might make a video on that as well about the anniversary sale. It's coming up. They do that every November. A lot of the limited or a lot of the ships that aren't normally available will be available for a limited time, short time. Yeah, that's including the limited production of the Starfarer Constellation Phoenix, as well as the Idris P and M, and from my understanding, the Javelin. So this year's going to be my first anniversary sale, so I don't even really know what to expect, but I'm expecting great things. I expect to expect great things. And I do have a bunch of LTI tokens that are just itching to get turned into something else, so I can't wait to see what the anniversary sale holds. So, just like normal, you know the drill. If you like the video, leave a like. If you want to see more, leave a comment. Let me know what you like, what you didn't like. Was I wrong on something? Please tell me. I will not take it as an insult. I am human. I understand and totally realize that I can and will be wrong in some instances. So please, if you feel that I misspoke or I said something incorrectly, let me know. I will try to edit it accordingly. And yeah, I think that'll do it. So thank you all again for watching. And y'all beautiful bastards have a wonderful night. This is Will. Peace.